I brought this broadcast here now so that I can have a debate just in case I get some viewers on here. It's kind of a hot subject. There's 0 viewers right now at the moment. Um, but we're going to talk about a little bit about Zimmerman's uh, the incident when he killed Trayvon Martin and what we know. And then we're going to talk about basically part two is how the story just keeps on going. Zimmerman uh, putting the gun up for auction here lately. So we want to know. That's the question, the open question. Is Zimmerman right? Now it's our opinion that he is as evil as the left, as the leftist has been out sharped and used Trayvon to make money, to get endorsement. His parents, Trayvon Martin's dad and mom, both used like selling uh, Trayvon Martin mugs almost. I mean, they made money off of the guy dying. So the only way that they were going to do that is if they were to keep this racist rhetoric keeping on continuing in the media and everywhere else. As soon as that died, and as soon as other people, everybody is made aware and realizes what happened and why George Zimmerman was acquitted and why he was found not guilty, then the whole story kind of dies from there on because the only people keeping it going really are people who are basically bitter, evil pieces of garbage from the left that kill people. Um, they're demonic, sadistic, they're selfish, they're every single thing in a ball of wax, and and as soon as they see Zimmerman going there, they come right in. And gee, wouldn't it? Isn't it? It's not odd at all that the people who really act like that, who are really selfish and self-centered and maniacal like that, uh, would be able to be the first ones to point that out and write a whole story or freaking come out and bash Zimmerman right away or this asshole. But if it weren't for the local news, um, explaining the rest of the story, because like what these liberals would want is just to have people say one side of the story. I'm very familiar with one sides of the story in my life. I've had personal things happen to me from where I was from, and it's personal to me, you know, because it was stories that were made up from people who were not even present or could not even in a million years tell you where the hell they even got that shit from. Where the hell did you get that story from? But they're telling it in court. But they're right there in court telling you that. So if it wasn't for the local news explaining that, the gang, I don't know how if Zimmerman's keeping any of the money or not. Um, if he is, that's kind of bullshit. I think that the only amount of money he should get out of it is maybe enough for a new pistol. That's it. Like $1,000, but $2,000 to get you another Glock or whatever the hell. I I don't know. I'm just saying. That's how much is the money. I know it's a lot of money going into that, but I would donate every bit of that to all my conservative causes. To I mean, maybe even to that Shalakaloff or whatever the conservative right law group that they have, the JLSO or JL. I can't think of it for the life of me, but but you get what I'm saying. All my conservative things, and I believe in that. And if I was in Zimmerman's shoes for a minute, now you got people scrutinizing you, even though you were acquitted and found not guilty. You still got people coming up talking their shit, telling you what that what Zimmerman should have just died. Should Zimmerman have just gotten killed? because this is what happened. Zimmerman was either somehow got Trayvon pissed off at him because he confronted Trayvon or something. Something went down, and Zimmerman thought that Martin was up to no good or something. Something happened. Something transpired there, and that was part of the story. I don't know if it was told in the trial and all, but we have a scenario. And this is what I believe was told on like Hannity and other shows like that. The part that the lefties were trying to cover up forensically, they said that Martin came and walked around behind Zimmerman, so that the point when the physical altercation had to have taken place, Zimmerman was on his phone or something, and Martin attacked him. So I don't know what the confrontation was all about, but there you have it already losing it for Martin, in my opinion. For one, that he had a problem and he didn't go address it with his dad or or the cops or somebody or the manager of the building or something. You know what I mean? You need to at least address the manager of the building. I'm not one for calling the police. If you look at here, I'll make a good point on that. If you look at the amount of times that they're called, and usually precisely what goes on is, in particularly, they usually think they need to take somebody to jail when they're called. So I don't like calling them. I don't like calling them over stupid shit. And if I have to call them for any reason, then I probably wouldn't be thinking about the arrest, but I know it'd be some kind of an elevated situation. So, and like, I'll tell you, I have an example. So I was with my friend Sherry. Me and Sherry just would kick it. We would hang out and stuff. We were just friends, that's all. And we were going to the store one day, and I caught this black dude, a black guy, belting this. I'd say she's probably Latina, kind of, white Latina girl. And this guy was belting her. I mean, he was going boom, 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 boom. I mean, he was pissed at this girl or whatever sparked him, made him do that. He was full blown boom, 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 belting the piss out of this girl, poor girl. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, no way are you doing that. So I picked up my phone right away. Probably another dumb flip phone. So I flipped it and I called the police. And I told them, yeah, I'm looking at a fucking guy who's beating the super out of this woman. And I wanted to say that I think that it's really stupid, the law, the way that the law works, in my opinion, and that they're really dumb. Because if I would have got into an altercation, I could have possibly have went to jail myself. And I'm an innocent bystander. I just got in my car with a friend, and I was on our way to the store to buy something and come back, and that's it. That's all we were doing, and be a bystander, and all of a sudden, then now I can understand that there's a difference. Of some of y'all are saying like, well, Zimmerman put himself in a position where he was trying to solve some crimes or be a crime stopper or something. Um, so I'm not too sure about that, but still, um, if you're not dirty and you're not underhanded and there's not anything wrong with you, then tell me, why are you confronting George Zimmerman to the point where the altercation ends up where Zimmerman's flat on his back? He's on the phone. This is what I believe strongly was going on. He was on the phone. Uh, Martin attacked him from behind. So whenever the phone, something had to have happened with the phone, but it got to the point where um, from him attacking him, from scuffling maybe on their feet for a distance, and then they finally ended up on the ground. Zimmerman's face was messed up. The left media, uh, altered the video on purpose. They should have went to jail for that. They didn't go to jail. Somebody didn't go to jail for lying like that, because that's like they could have got killed for reasons to make money off of their leftist propaganda bullshit. That it was a racist thing. This Mexican George Zimmerman Mexican guy hated this hated this Trayvon Martin black guy or something, you know. And then they said he was white, not Mexican. You know, they're liars. They're just a bunch of liars. Um, Poor Zimmerman, I feel bad for him because really, um, if you think about it, y'all are wrong to think that Martin was right, but put yourself in a position where you have to kill somebody or you're gonna be killed. That's a hairy situation. I don't know anybody that would want to ever be in a situation where you feel like you're gonna die, and that's not trying to be playing with the law or pretending anything like you're not. It's serious. You do not want to be in a serious. I'm just telling everybody right now. You do not want to be in a serious position where you have to kill another human being. So, in that sense, the way that I feel, I'm sorry for George Zimmerman because he has he has to live with that on his conscience that he had to kill somebody, and um, people are wicked and evil. I think because people are wicked and evil like that, because of who I am in particular, I would be a little bit cold. I'd be able to move on from that. But I'm the type of person that was probably designed or meant for some shit task bullshits that other people don't want to do. This is like the same earlier with so many other people on the planet. And their design is is bullshit that other people refuse to do. Anyways, so that was the story leading up there. And Zimmerman also had choke wounds. When he was on the ground, he had to got that Martin tried to choke him to death. When Zimmerman drew his gun out and shot him on his back, and forensically, that is what the cops said. The evidence showed. Are you gonna tell me that the evidence is a fucking liar? Are you gonna tell me that the police and what they did in their job are a fucking liar? And all these liberals, these Democrats like Angela Corey, these people that are bent on taking us all down and taking America down, but destroying our economy while they're at it. These special attorneys, she should have been disbarred and kicked off the panel and just kicked out of Florida or something. Um, so, um, anyways, here we are. Here we are now at this new scenario. So Zimmerman takes his gun, puts it on the for auction or whatever. Now, if it's going to all these different conservative things that he said it's for, and he doesn't keep any of the money. Like I said, if he keeps any of the money, it'd be enough for another handgun. It'd be another, how much ever it costs for a pistol, for a new pistol. Um, I'd say that's, who's gonna buy the gun? See, so it's a famous gun, But now people are gonna say that you buy the gun, you're a big piece of shit. Mm-hmm. All I know is that if somebody buys the gun, the proceeds go to um, shit that I believe in. So I'm putting my neck out here, and I'm just gonna tell the black people that I know that I care about. I'm sorry for saying nigger, but the other people that I said nigger to, I am not sorry I said that to their face. I'm not sorry for mocking them and like spitting, like pissed. Fucking, they pushed it. They want to come with their nigger bullshit. So that's all I got to say to black people who I know, who I don't hate, and I don't want to piss you off or make you feel uncomfortable. I'm just gonna tell you that these other black folk fucking push it with me. America has been fucking bent over backwards for black people. So those people that are just bitter, evil, and won't ever have no ambition to ever do squat shittily shit, fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.